friends, it's Amanda here, and today I'm going to share with you what I picked up from the Sephora sale. I am a Rouge member, so I was able to get 20% off and I was able to shop the sale really early. So I feel like I got my hands on every single thing that I wanted, and I'm really excited about everything I picked up. Some of these things have been on my wish list for a really long time, and I was just sort of waiting for the sale until I decided to indulge in them. And I'm also very excited because we are trying a bunch of new to me brands. There are several items in my haul today that are my very first time ever purchasing something from these brands. So we have a lot of new stuff, a lot of things that I've been wanting for a long time, and get this, no eyeshadow palette. Can you believe that? I did not order a single eyeshadow palette. When I was planning for this video, I opened up the box just to get everything in order and make sure everything was unwrapped and all that stuff. And even I was surprised, and I ordered it. I knew what was in there and I was still like, whoa, I didn't get an eyeshadow palette? Who am I? This will be a sort of try-on style haul because I'm wearing several of these new products on my face today. So as I go through and show you everything, I'll put in some clips of me applying these products so you'll actually get to see them in action. And I can give you sort of my first impressions along the way too. Now, let's start with some non-makeup products first. I purchased a fragrance. This is from Kayali. It's their most recent scent, although I've seen them kind of sneak peeking that they're gonna drop a new scent soon. But this is Deja Vu White Flower. I'm not a huge floral fragrance type of girl. The fragrance notes are gardenia, jasmine, orange flower, tuberose, and Tunisian vanilla, which I love vanilla scents. I like orange flower and I like gardenia of floral scents. So I felt like this was worth a shot. Plus I love layering my Kayali scents. I have the minis of the other fragrances that they have as well, and I really like to layer those too. So I think this will probably pair really nicely with the vanilla scent because this has Tunisian vanilla in it. It's very florally. Honestly, it's not really my favorite, but I do want to try to wear this layered with some of the other fragrances, especially in spring. You know, I can kind of go for a more florally fragrance in the springtime. I like a little bit more of a spicy or like woodsy sort of fragrance. So this is definitely outside of my comfort zone, and sometimes it's nice, especially with something like a fragrance where you can layer it and customize it, to step out of the box a little bit. So that's what I'm doing. Plus I got the mini, so it's not like I invested in a huge bottle of it, but we'll give it a shot. We'll see. Who knows? Maybe I will learn to love floral scents. Probably not though. This is sort of a makeup product. This is the Laneige Glowy Makeup Serum. So it's meant to be sort of a prep for your skin before makeup. They don't call it a primer. It says that this makeup boosting serum locks in moisture and helps makeup last longer. Two things that I enjoy, which is moisture and long-lasting makeup. My friend Kim, Be The Light 81 on Instagram, highly recommended this, and it's been on my loves list ever since. Sounds like something I would like, and her makeup always looks absolutely flawless. So Kim, I blame you for this purchase, and also thank you, and I will send you the bill for this Laneige serum. Thank you. Funny thing is, I bought 3 different skin tints apparently. I am not a huge foundation type of girl. I love tinted moisturizers. Now that these skin tint type of products have been really hot lately, I'm just living my best complexion life because this is exactly the type of thing that I love. Let's start with the 2 that I'm not wearing today. I picked up several things from this brand. I'm very intrigued by it. So I did get their Slip Tint Broad Spectrum SPF 35 Sunscreen Tinted Moisturizer. It's in a little squeezy tube type packaging with a pump. I really like that. I went with shade number 2. The shade looks really great. It honestly does look actually neutral. I dispensed way too much because I was getting impatient trying to make the pump work. It feels nice. If the back of my hand is any indication, it looks really nice. It doesn't feel super thick and heavy. It says that the active sunscreen ingredient is zinc oxide. A lot of people ask about that. So I'm excited to try this out. Seems nice, seems like a cool brand. Has that sort of cool kid vibe to it, like Glossier and Tower 28. I think I'm going to do a whole video trying the new Say Beauty products. I also got this new Fenty Beauty complexion product. This is the Eavesdrop Blurring Skin Tint. I've seen so many people talking about this. I absolutely had to try it for myself. I really like Fenty, but it's been very hit or miss for me, and I have yet to find a complexion product that I love. I had high hopes for the Dewy foundation, but that just didn't work out well for me. Did not look fantastic on my skin. So I'm hoping that this skin tint is going to be the one for me. I also got shade 2 in this product, and it feels really nice. Feels really lightweight. It doesn't look quite as buttery as the Say one did, but since this is a blurring product, it may be just a little bit thicker. I will definitely wait and see until I can actually try it on my face. I think that would be a good one to do a dry skin wear test with. So let me know if you're interested in seeing videos with either of these products, because I'm excited to try them out. The third and final skin tint from this haul, believe it or not, is from Milk Makeup. This is the Sunshine Skin Tint. I got the shade Light. This surprised me. First of all, it's a very unexpected size and shape. It's definitely very different from any other foundation or tinted moisturizer type of products. When it comes to packaging, definitely very different. It's not the most convenient thing ever. It's bigger than it needs to be. I don't know. I just feel like we could have pared down on this plastic. I will say at least it's interesting. It's definitely something different. You push this button on the bottom and it dispenses the product out around this little roller ball type thing, and then you roll the rolly ball onto your face. I don't really know why, because it doesn't blend it out or anything for you, but I don't know. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. I wish that we had just skipped all of this hoopla and gone for a little squeezy tube and just called it a day. But I will say that the actual product inside is very pretty on the skin. It's very dewy. It does have an SPF in it, which is nice. Personally, my goal aesthetic is looking casually sweaty, and this is a very casually sweaty type of product. It looks hydrating, glowy. I feel like my skin looked great with it on. So I really like the formulation in here. It's just the weird, very extra packaging that I don't care for. You know, we could have saved the plastic and just done a little squeeze tube and called it a day. But I will say that doesn't mean that I don't like this, because I think the product inside is very lovely. So I'm confused but intrigued, and I don't mind that. We've got quite a few cheek products here. I've really been on a blush kick lately, so no surprise that I did end up with 2 blushes and a bronzer, and I got a very fancy lady bronzer. I am so excited. I have had this Gucci bronzer on my wish list for a really long time. Then the shade I wanted was out of stock for a really long time. Shade number 3, by the way. And it came back in stock right before the sale. I was so excited. I felt like it was fate. It was a sign. So now I have this very fancy lady bronzer. I do not like the way this smells. It smells like perfume. It smells like a florally. I'm trying to find a nice way to say old lady perfume, but there's not a nice way to say that. It smells like a florally perfume. It's not as bad as the NARS Summer Collection bronzer, because that smelled so strongly that it would give me a headache. This I have to kind of sniff it to tell. Like, I gotta get close in there to smell it. But I I wish that it either wasn't fragranced or had a more summery fragrance instead of a very florally fragrance. This is a product that so many people have been raving about and talking about and saying it's the best bronzer ever, and I have to say it is really nice. I have only used it once, and I'm personally not somebody that gets really excited about bronzer. I'm much more excited about blush or highlighter, but now that I'm a fancy lady, maybe I will be more excited about my bronzer. This feels very luxurious. I mean, not just the formulation of the powder, which is nice and soft and silky, but the whole packaging is just giving me rich lady vibes, and I like it. I feel fancy. It has a really nice closure too, but you don't have to do anything to open it. You just lift the lid. You don't care. It looks like a jewelry box. I just think this is really super pretty. I don't know. It has this little velvet bag. It's so fancy. I am such a fancy lady now. We have two different blushes here. One is again from Say. This is their Dew Blush in the shade Rosy. Love the idea of a dew blush. I love being dewy and I love blush, so what could go wrong? This is in a cute little tube. The top twists off and there is a little doe foot wand thingy. It very much reminds me of a lip oil wand, or like the one that's on that Too Faced little glowy cheek and lip tint that I like. So here's the shade Rosy. I'm gonna kind of tap it out just to see how it blends. It looks nice. It looks a little dewy, which I really like, a dewy cheek. Is anyone surprised? Kind of a soft pinky peach color. It looks really pretty. Definitely very promising. And finally, this blush is mine. This is from Patrick Ta. It's the Double Take Cream and Powder Blush in the shade She's So LA. This color was out of stock for a really long time, and I knew I really wanted this nudie cheek duo. I am wearing both the cream and powder blushes today. I couldn't decide. The cream blush looks beautiful on its own, and it is very dewy, casually sweaty cheek of my dreams. But I just got excited and I wanted to try the powder blush too. I love cheek duos. I love cream blush. I really like the rose gold packaging. However, this gets fingerprints so badly, so easily. I don't love how shiny the packaging is. I wish it was like a matte rose gold, but who am I to tell Patrick Ta what to do with his time? Honestly, overall, first impression, this is such a lovely product. I know I'm going to use and love this. So many of you guys recommended this in my What's on My Loves list video, and I see why, because it is beautiful. I did get one lip product. Surprise to no one. It's a lip balm. Again, from the brand Say. The shade is called Mauve, but honestly this didn't really have much of a tint to it at all. It just very much looked like a plain old lip balm. I'm a big lip balm fanatic, and I have to say this didn't really do much for me. It definitely wasn't bad. It just didn't really give me any sort of tint. It didn't really give me the world's best feeling texture. It doesn't particularly stand out in any way. It's not great smelling or really glowy or really beautiful or anything. It's just sort of like a regular lip balm. So I don't hate it, but I don't love it. I'm not head over heels about this particular purchase. I'm much more excited about the other things from this brand. So I don't know. I like lip balm, so I'll use it, but I'm not doing cartwheels or anything about this one. Okay, the last three things that I picked up are from Danessa Myricks. I've seen so many people talking about these little color fix tubes. So I'm actually wearing a little bit of each one of these today. The Color Fix Cream in the shade Romance, I just put a little bit on top of my blush to add a little bit of extra glow, shine, sort of like a highlighter. I didn't do too much because this is a pretty dark pink, but I still wanted to try it out, just see how the formula looked and felt And then I'm wearing the Color Fix Glaze Longwear Gloss in the shade Cupcake. I've been wearing that on my lips and I've actually been wearing it all day. It's super comfy. It's way, way more opaque than I expected. And for a gloss, it has worn a really long time. It's not transfer proof. I have had to reapply it a couple times throughout the day. It came off on my drink a little bit, but it's a gloss. That's what glosses do. The very last thing I picked up is this Vision Flush lip, cheek, and eye color. I haven't even opened this one up yet, but it's in the shade Nutcracker. Oh wow, yeah, this is totally different packaging. So this can be used as liquid eyeshadow, liquid blush, or as a lip color. I decided to go for this deeper neutral brown because I thought it would mix really well with the other two colors that I got, because these products can be sort of mixed, worn together, played together. So here's a swatch of those Danessa Myricks products. This is Romance, Cupcake, and Nutcracker. Don't those colors look nice together? I really thought that I could create some great looks using these three different shades, different finishes. I believe that this one dries matte and then this one stays creamy, so we can get a lot of interesting colors and textures when we use all of these together. I just mixed Cupcake and Romance together and look how pretty that is. It's like a metallic rosy cranberry shade. Oh man, I've heard so many good things about these Danessa Myricks products. I know I'm gonna have a lot of fun playing with them and just experimenting, using them in different ways, because they're meant to have a lot of versatility, and I like doing a little makeup mad science every now and then. I'm really excited about pretty much everything I picked up in this haul. The only thing that seems like sort of a dud is that lip balm, but you know, you can't win them all. I definitely want to hear if there's anything that you want to see more of, any of these products you want to see featured in their own videos. I always love to hear what you think about things too, so make sure you leave all your thoughts down in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Ugh. Blah. Blah. But this says that because in their Instagram bio it says their name, SAIE, hello to easy, elevated beauty. So it must be say. Say hello. Get it? Get it? Okay, cute. Sorry if I say it wrong. Wow. Alright, I'll go. Sorry. Turkey baster type of moment that we're having here. I don't know. I'm sorry that I said that. I said it and I immediately regretted it. I'm excited about that for myself. Do you hear that? The struggle is so real. I have this shimmery purple eyeshadow, shimmery purple nails, blue earrings, blue shirt. I'm just like pastel and matchy. It's fabulous. I love liquid blush and cream blush and powder blush. But all I have had to You wanna see something cool that I've been working on? Did you know that I have an Etsy store? Well, I have an Etsy store. I make all kinds of things, and I made something, and I gotta show it to you because, well, you'll see why. Get it? It's our thing. It's our thing. It says, I love your face. Because that's the thing that I always say to you at the end of the videos. Isn't that cute? I don't know. Does that count as merch? I don't think it's really merch if you sell it on Etsy. I don't know. Either way, I'm super happy with how it turned out. And I love it. I love your face. And I appreciate you. And thank you. Go check out my Etsy store. And thank you for watching. And I love your face so much. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye.